If you've picked up a student near Tyler's Caldwell Arts Academy lately, you've likely navigated the closures caused by road construction downtown. Well, now a new phase of construction is expected to close South Bonner Avenue as the city works to upgrade the wastewater system. Tonight, KLTV7's Zori Jones shows us how people are navigating the delays.
For some Tyler families, picking kids up from school has become part traffic jam, part guessing game.
It has been quite difficult. We have tried to finagle different ways to get here in a timely manner.
Construction connected to the City of Tyler's consent decree project is moving to South Bonner Avenue between Front Street and Woldert Street. The city says that the work is part of a long-term upgrade to help prevent sewer overflow and meet federal requirements. But for grandparent Archie Jones, the biggest challenge is simply getting to Caldwell Elementary.
You allow yourself about 30 extra minutes because you never know what you're going to run into.
Jones says route changes have happened so frequently this school year. He says parents and grandparents were left searching for a way through traffic.
We have gone one way this morning. That doesn't mean you'll be able to go back that same way in the same day.
Nearby businesses are also dealing with the dust, noise, and road closures. Joe Thompson, owner of Thompson Tires and Service, has been there for 25 years. He says he understands the bigger picture.
It's construction work. The dust flying and whole 9 yards. Me and Mike, we'll be catching it from the dust. That's the only thing. But they get through with it, they clean everything up, and we'll be good. Get our shopping center cleaned back up.
Tyler ISD tells us the new road closure does not change current dismissal procedures at Caldwell Elementary or Caldwell Middle School.
We're not unappreciative of the fact of what's going on and the reason for it, but it has caused quite a hassle.
The city says this construction is expected to last about a week. Zori Jones, KLTV 7 News.
All right, and as you look at your screen now, you can see detour routes for pickup at Caldwell Elementary and Middle Schools. Parents picking up at the elementary school should enter on South Bodark Avenue south of West Elm Street, while the Caldwell Middle School parents should enter the dismissal lane at South Bodark Avenue and West Front.